You know,
It's been a great environment.
Yeah, it has been. Yeah, it's great.
Okay, how has the environment of movement discussion and rehearsal dynamics in general affected your work in the play?
I have a serious answer to that. It's interesting. I have to be perfectly honest. I was sort of skeptical initially of like, what are we doing? Are we just like eating snacks and talking and like rehearsing scenes every 20 minutes? And which is great for me because that's like my actual habits. But no, I think it's awesome. You know, speaking to what the question before about having this extra rehearsal time and things like that, it just opening it up just feels like it's so much more of the collaboration that theater ought to be. And I think a lot of times there is a reticence for an actor or a director to like step on the toes of somebody. Mm-hmm. And I think what's nice is there's already this dialogue of like, hey, could you do this for me or not do this for me? Or like, what do you, or actors or the assistant director or the playwright being like, hey, do you think maybe this means this? Or what do you mean by this? And to have that many voices in the room who are being very giving and who are really incredibly tactful and intelligent about their comments is really helpful. So that like collaboration actually, once again, it's just another layer that like takes the pressure off of what is otherwise sometimes a really
lonely process.
Yeah.
I've definitely been in productions where you don't get much from the other actors. Everyone's there doing their work. They come to rehearsal and they leave. But it's nice to feel like you're here and you're not alone, and that the end product, what goes on stage, is going to be a true ensemble piece. And you know, Shram will be a collection of ideas that came from everybody, not just myself. And it's a really rich, interesting way to work.
Yeah, I think that there's a lot of ideal circumstances that are created when you do that, because the best work you're going to do as an actor, and someone is free to tell me that I'm wrong about this, is like when you're just relaxed and when you're present and you feel informed about what you're doing. And I think all of these elements all sort of contribute to what ultimately is going to be that. It's like, well, yeah, of course I know what I'm talking about because we talked about it a bunch of times, and everybody in the room was like, dude, you did it okay. So I'll keep doing it like that.
Okay, that's good. And now, how about if we have Kristen and Emily do this?